Usually I welcome you to our in-house fair at Planten. Together we walk around the presentation of trends, novelties, Christmas items and offers. This year we cannot meet each other in person, but we still want to inspire you. We are here at the beautiful location of one of our partners, pottery supplier Duif. In this video, stylist Hanneke Kauffmann zooms in on the theory of color blocking and the use of colors, shapes and structures. My colleagues Jenny de Boer and Essine Prins will be presenting two trends for 2021, and Hanneke will show how these trends can be applied in a retail environment. Pictures and trends from Flower Council of Holland have been used.
In a rapidly changing world, we want to be seen and heard. Well, look at all those plants. Flowering plants, greens plants. How to make a choice? How can we help the consumer to make a very good choice? I will use the color wheel. Combination of colors. But we can make so many combinations of colors. Warm, cold, contrast, primary, tone sur tone, secondary, complementary. How to make a choice in this? Well, I will help you with that. First of all, warm colors. Second, all the cold colors. Look at the warm colors we made for you. You can already see that this type of plants have a warm color print. There's a little bit yellow in it. I don't want to talk about white, but when I see this one and this one, those are more warm color plants. We can use them quite easily together, but sometimes we need a little bit of contrast. I will talk later about it. Then we will go to the cold color parts. When I look at this ficus, there are a little bit pink colors in it. It goes better to the cold contrast. Of course, you can mix it with an add value with a cold color pot. But how to make it bright? How to make a contrast? Well, okay, I will put this one on here. I want to make a contrast now. More bright color contrast. Take this beautiful begonia. Look those two together. Contrasting pots in add value. But when you look on top, then it's really very nice presentation. Also, because when I make a very good contrast into my presentation, maybe this will be giveaway for a plant. Maybe this one, she want to buy it for her own. One plant make selling better another one. Very good combination. Of course, not only two plants in the presentation. Maybe we will selling more flowering plants. Okay, take a third one. What to do with all those big plants that we have? Ficus. When you make your presentation, think about level also, different types of levels. But now I made really a mistake. Look at these ones. This one is nervous. Look at that one. Really very nervous also. That's a very important part. Look at all those plants together. Difficult to make a choice. How to make it easier for your consumer. Okay, there we go. The Aphelandra, very nice print. Okay, I will buy them on the web shop. But what to do when I take another plant? This one is also very nervous. Too many plants with nervous prints. I can also take another one. All those four together. Look at those prints. Same pots, same levels. How to make a choice with nervous plants. How to do? Okay, maybe we have to mix it with a more quiet plant between, with quiet leaves. Look at this one. This is a really quiet plant. This was a nervous. Mix it up with more quiet plants or flowering plants between, makes it also very quiet, but make a good choice. How many nervous, how many quiet plants? Nervous or quiet or unquiet. Okay, this all about the combinations. First of all, color, important. Second, forms, very important. Third one, price. Okay. Then, very important, how to mix up all the colors all over the year. Just take one calendar. Into the calendar you have already special days. Christmas, Easter, Mother's Day, Valentine. But what to do between when we don't have so much consumers into the store? We have to make real, very good color blocking. All the different combinations of colors. Warm colors on one side, cold colors on the other side. Primary colors, very important. Do you know that Dutch combinations with Piet Mondriaan, primary, red, yellow and blue colors were already used in the paintings from Mondriaan. Analogous colors, tone on tone, secondary colors and complementary colors. Very important for 2021. And you can use the trends. OZ can help you with the trends to make a choice of plants for the special trends. Or maybe only a trend for your country. Look at all those different ways to use. Color, form, make a very good calendar, use the seasons, trends. And then we go now for the practical things to the cozy trend.
Humanity is central to the cozy trend. People are looking for products and brands with a human character, which are sweet, fun and kind. This is due to the fear caused by rapid technological developments and the climate problem we have in this world. There is a need for serenity, and this is clearly reflected in our horticultural industry. Consumers are busy drying, pressing or growing flowers and plants in order to keep, collect and preserve nature. This is expressed in the styling in organic shades. Tone-on-tone color shades, skin tones from light to dark, human details, round and compact shades and lilac accents. We could say that it reflects an ode to imperfection. Foliage plants create a colorful palette with not only green, but also red, brown, and lots of pink tones. A clear sense of femininity. We also see whimsical plant shades, soft and hard flower shades being combined. Warm feelings are being reflected in outdoor areas with sloping and round shades. So in gardens we also see borders of flowering plants and reddish-brown foliage plants becoming more popular. Materials that fit this trend are diverse, have an irregular structure, and a matte appearance, and we see ripples, structures appearing. I would now like to give the floor to Hanneke, who will explain how this trend can be applied in the retail environment.
Wow, what a really good feeling, cozy feeling. Well, Jenny already told us everything about the trend. I will tell you a little bit more about the color blocking, how to do it in a good way. First of all, when we see this presentation, mostly of the people look from the left until the right. That means that the first impression for your consumer must be a cozy style. That means that you use different materials, different colors of plants to go exactly into this style. At the end, it can be bright also, like the white caladium could be very bright and you end on a bright color. But this, when it is a promotional product, just sometimes pick one out, because when you're in a block presentation like this, it seems very heavy. And when I presented just one simple one, then it makes it more special. A big block together makes it very heavy. Just one take out and the consumer can imagine that it's only for him, a special plant. Exactly like the big plant we have over here. Just one big plant, not only all the big plants, big green plants in one area, just mix and match a little bit together, a special presentation. I told you also about all the different styles and leaves, all the structures into the leaves. When you put a big one and a small one, then it's okay because they don't touch each other. When I put it on this way, you can't see the difference. Very important also that when you use small plants, use them a little bit larger, just 1 or 2 difference. On this way, I think you can better see. Small plants go larger. Another way to present is when we go to the left side. Sometimes don't hesitate to buy up a little bit higher in the beginning from your table presentation, especially in the garden centers. And when you go to the end, you can be also a little bit lower. That means that the people have to look behind. What's happening over there? Don't forget that when you have a new product, just put something on it, or if you have a special price, just put it very close to the new product. Well, I hope that the way we're presenting it, so we have more than at least, I think, 18 or 19 different products. For this kind of presentation, it's quite a lot. But when you use it in your garden center or the retail, don't use so much plants on one table, because it has to be very quick. When the consumer goes into your store, he has to make quickly a choice of plants. Like myself, I want to make a choice for this orchid. Just put it in the bag, and I will quite quick see you at the next trend. Bye.
This trend is all about contrast, because there is a lot of contrast in the world nowadays. Major changes are happening in the field of economy, ecology and globalization. But not all changes are being accepted so simply. So that's why we see a lot of demonstrations, protest marches, blockades and so on. It's becoming more and more difficult for the well-known players within the mainstream to continue. But more space is created for those with strong opinions. That's what we also see in brands. Brands are existing with strong ideas and with products that are become heroes. And how does this translate into the trends? Well, in the shops we see a lot of shapes, arcs, bows, like we see here, circles and geometric shapes. And it's playful, it's cheerful, a lot of color, purple, blue, yellow, everything you can use, bright and colorful. And the materials are subordinate to the exuberant use of the colors. And Hanneke will now explain how we can translate this into your shop.
Joy! In this trend we can really show very good the color blocking. Instead of the cozy one that we've seen, there's a lot of difference. Cozy was a real sentimental presentation, familiar. When you see this one, it's real sailing. Look at all those different blocks. Like Essine told us, when you look at the stairs, we go on a higher level. Even those presentation is very, very high. But go back to the colors. First the colors, second the form. In the colors, I used one product like the bromelia. When you look at the bromelia, this is really my hero in the presentation. From basis, the add value, I used the red pot. The red pot have to come back on the other side. Then the customer goes from the left side until the right side. Like in the cozy presentation, joy, exactly the same. We have to present on the left side the most important product. When this is my promotion, I have to put it on the left side. When you see the anthuriums, bright color, I need it also in top. Maybe another pot on it, on other material, to show two different ways to present it. This one makes it maybe a little bit more modern, and this one make it a little bit more classic. All the different levels and different colors. But don't forget, in this trend you also have pastel colors in mix with the bright colors, more red, orange, green. You can also make one concept total with all the colors used in it, but you can also say, okay, I will do 1 week with only these colors in it, and maybe make a mix with the yellow one. Then you have a complete new concept with traditional plants. Look also at the packaging of the St. Paulia. The packaging, I can use it very good because those are also pastel colors, and the same exists also in pink, a very light pink color. Then you have a complete new concept. But don't forget, only block presentation, just 1 or 2 small products alone. But this is a very strong presentation in color blocking, and also I used a lot of contrasts in it.
We have come to the end of our great Passion for Color Blocking workshop. I think we have learned a lot. Inspiration, new colors, new items. All the pots and pot plants you can find on our new web shop. I want to thank Hanneke and her team for the great inspiration and the lessons what they gave to us. I also want to thank Duif for using their beautiful location. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for watching this video. But also I know we are in a difficult time when we can't travel, but with this we can meet in a digital way. I hope to see you next year here. Stay healthy. I'll see you next year.
Okay, thanks to OZ Plants, Passion for Plants.